years now, flu mist has been an alternative to the standard flu shot, but not this year. The nasal spray is not effective, and here with more is family practice Dr. Jeremy Bearfield of Northern Nevada Medical Group. Thank you for being back on the newscast. We appreciate it. No nasal spray. What do we do with the kids?
Yeah, well, start early talking them into it, I guess.
Yeah, now why is the flu mist not encouraged or recommended?
Yeah, well, they had looked back, they did a study of the last few years and found that it wasn't protecting as well as it should be. So they kind of, because of that, they said, well, maybe we shouldn't be giving it anymore until we can figure out why. I haven't seen a great reason why, whether it's the production of it or the strain or whatnot, but yeah, over the last 3 years, it hasn't been very effective.
So then why do it at all? And it's the live vaccine too,
Right.
right? So, okay, so let's talk about the symptoms of the flu and why it is important for some people to get vaccinated.
Yeah, well, we suggest everyone getting vaccinated over the age of 6 months old, but usually you'll notice a fever, maybe some aches and pains. You know, it's a respiratory illness, so coughing, some shortness of breath, things like that. And a lot of times it's hard to, determine whether it's just a normal cold or whether it's the flu. And that's pretty hard to do, and that's why we can do the tests in the office and kind of see if it is the flu or not.
Is there anyone who maybe should not get the vaccine?
Yeah, I mean, under the age of 6 months old, we don't do it then, and we hope that they get some protection from the parents and the community getting it so that they are protected. There's some immune deficiencies and some things like that where we worry a little bit about whether their immune system can handle it.
Right.
But for the most part, I mean, they pretty much recommend that everybody get it. Okay,
and there are people who say every year I get the flu shot and I get sick. That's a myth?
Yeah, it's a myth. I mean, it's an activated virus. I mean, some thought with the live virus, it may be they were getting the flu from that. But, with all the viruses going around, whether they got it before, whether they got the flu before, whether the mist or the vaccination wasn't as good that year, it's tough to tell. But the vaccination itself should not give you the flu now. Okay,
and at what point, what is kind of the deadline in your opinion as a father? When should we all be vaccinated by?
Right, so it's kind of tough because you've noticed now that advertisements all over town as far as September, but really about October to April, maybe as late as May is when I see the flu season, and it peaks in the midwinter. So I would say right about now to the beginning of October should get started, and it can provide protection anywhere. As late as you get it, you're still going to get some protection. So
fantastic. Yeah, and it takes a couple of weeks to develop the antibodies.
2 weeks usually, yeah.
All right. My girls have an appointment. I haven't told them yet it's not the flu mist, though. I don't think I'm going to tell them. We're going to go out for ice cream at 10 a.m. All right. Thank you, Dr. Bearfield. I appreciate it. If you still have questions, give them a call until 6 tonight at 858-2222.